What you're about to see is a $2 million abandoned mansion, perched right on the edge of the beach. Once a symbol of luxury and ambition, now it's a haunting time capsule of a life abruptly halted. This was the home of a gentleman named Mr. Lee, a real estate mogul and vice chairman of a major bank. He and his wife moved from China to America in 1978, building an impressive portfolio of multi-million-dollar properties. Around 2010, they chose this breathtaking estate as their personal residence. Inside, every corner told a story: family photos, treasures from their travels, and elegant furnishings that reflected a life of success. But in 2020, tragedy struck. Just as renovations began, Mr. Lee contracted COVID-19. At the age of 78, he passed away, leaving behind a vibrant legacy frozen in place. His wife left to be with their children, and the bank took ownership, locking the house in time. A Lexus SUV still sits in the garage.
Y'all, I'm not even kidding when I say this to you, but the smell of the leather just makes me want to sit on it so bad, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's so good. I love Lexus's seats.
Rooms remain perfectly arranged, and memories linger in silence. As we stepped inside, we find a mansion on a smaller end of the luxury spectrum. Almost a McMansion, but packed with features that scream wealth. In the basement, a striking red pool table and an indoor pool, surrounded by clutter and faded skylights, still powered as if the owners might return any day. Upstairs, evidence of halted renovations meets untouched beauty: stained glass, ornate furniture, and a foyer that hits at the grandeur that once was. And then a shock: a Lexus hybrid, fully intact, left behind like the owners just vanished overnight. And then there's the kitchen that remains fully stocked with food and cookware. Frozen in time since 2020, Chinese sauce packets, breadcrumbs, and dusty air fryers tell a story of a life suddenly interrupted. Adjacent, the dining and living rooms showcase stained glass, luxurious furniture, religious artifacts, and family photos. And another thing I notice, the grand piano in the corner still plays perfectly fine. Massive windows overlook the bay, framing sunsets that once defined their evenings. And then there's the upstairs. Bedrooms remain fully furnished and personal items left untouched. Clothes in the closet, suitcases packed, family portraits on display. The master suite holds everything: designer furniture, unique artwork, a massage chair worth tens of thousands, and even safes, one cracked open, one still locked. The bathroom is fully stocked, from shampoo bottles to unused toilet paper, giving the eerie sense that time simply stopped. So now, I ask you, my viewers, to step inside with me and let's explore a life once lived.
Yo, this is one of the main reasons why I urban explore. It absolutely takes my breath away every time I see an abandoned place loaded with thousands and thousands of goods inside still. And even better yet, the views. Watch this. This is what we woke up early for. These views right here. It's amazing. The skyline in the background is perfect. We tried to pick up this table earlier to move it, but we're just gonna leave it here because it's so damn heavy. This thing is completely all marble or granite, and it weighs at least 200 pounds, so we're just gonna leave it right there. We're gonna pull our backs out. This is the view that you get. Check it. It don't get much better than this, y'all. I wish I could show you, but right now we're on the river and it goes all the way across, and you can see a beautiful bridge with a tugboat and everything like that. Tugboats cross this river all the time, but unfortunately it's too foggy to see anything today. So it is what it is.
I noticed what makes this place so haunting isn't just the luxury, it's the abandonment of deeply personal spaces. Lives were lived here, milestones were celebrated, and then, in an instant, everything was left behind to rot. Whether out of grief, distance, or neglect, the home was forgotten, but the stories still remain. So the full tour begins now.
But there's one thing I don't get about this house. These people had not one, but two entertainment centers. You got one right there and one right here. Watch this, look at the other one. Look, you see, this is the other one right here. Why did they have two? You got one right here and that one. Y'all, one of my favorite things about abandoned places, but especially abandoned houses and mansions, is what's right above me. Check this. It's a beautiful chandelier, but where's the table? They don't have a table to go with it. But look, this is really cool. I love chandeliers, especially in abandoned houses and mansions like this, because look how old school it looks. It looks like this thing was made in like the 1970s. Yo, this place is like so amazing. Everything is left behind in this place. Look at this, what's right behind me. They even left a grand piano. And the reason why I love it so much is because of the cherry lacquer wood finish on it. And look, there's a cherry lacquer wood finish on it. It's in beautiful shape. Everything still works. You see what I'm saying? And it sounds perfectly tuned as well. I wanted to come over here because I wanted to show you this beautiful, exquisite piano. We have a cherry lacquer finish on it. And it does work. This is gorgeous. You can call yourself the maestro. You can play your heart out right here. And I believe that thing right there is like, what is that, a cello or something? I think that's what that is. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought this was a picture of the house, but it's not. It's a picture of another house because boats always cross constantly. This whole river is just like a main channel. I think it's actually a port that we are in. You know, it's crazy that this place has been sitting since 2018 and it's not that bad off from vandalization. But one thing I do notice is these things that are scattered throughout the floor. Look, these little brown and red iodine stains. I thought it might have been the wine, but it does not. Who knows what it is? This looks more like food dye more than anything. Huh. I guess that's what that is. I don't think it's blood, although it kind of has the same effect. But yeah, that view right there is just, oh, so good. Wait a minute, I totally passed up something that I like. Why am I just seeing this thing now? Oh yeah, I love that vase right there. Look at the colors in it. That is so pretty. Okay, I don't get it. We have a TV stand right here and one over here, but this one here does not have a TV on it. I think they're using this part as more of like a mantle slash curio cabinet slash china cabinet. I love all the knickknacks inside this home. It's really nice to see all this stuff. Can we focus though? Can we focus? Yeah, my camera's having a hard time focusing through the glass for some reason. Let me switch it to manual focus. There we go. Ooh, I like this little thing. These little nativity scenes, I think that's what you call them. Well, here's a picture of the family. I don't know who he is. He might have been the grandpa of the family. Maybe. China Airlines? Maybe they used to work for an airline. I wonder who's this China made by. Let's take a look at it. Maybe get some clues here. I don't know what that says. This is made by something Country and Roses. Wait, hold on. Royal Abert, China? I think that's what that says. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. We got love and cherished family Look, that's them right there. Beautiful family, even got a little baby with them. What is this? Oh, these are all religion books up here. All right, so finishing up with the living room real quick. I see they have a TV right here, but it's an old school TV. It's not a flat screen. You would think this place went abandoned in 2018, it would have been a flat screen, but maybe they didn't like TV, who knows? Y'all, I am getting hungry. I don't know about you, but I am starving. I think after this, I don't know about y'all, but exploring makes me really hungry. I think after this, I'm gonna go get some food, call it a day. But I think one of my favorite types of food out there after urban exploring is probably some ice cream. I'll get some ice cream. Y'all feeling that? What's on this side? What do we have on this side right here? Y'all, look at this. This place is absolutely loaded with things, just items from the past. I mean, you can't go wrong in a house like this. And I love these little things. This looks like, okay, it's made out of marble or crystal. It looks like a piece of cabbage, which is also, surprisingly, over here too. We just have a bigger version of it. Look, it's like a piece of cabbage. And like I said before, these two things, they look like bombs, like grenades or something like that from a B-52 bomber, or either they could be turnips, like vegetables. Leave it down in the comments, y'all. What is that? Now, here's the only bad thing about this house. Most of it is finished, but some of it is not. And you're gonna see as we go along that a lot of this place has been gutted. It looks like they were renovating this place at one time, but they just halted. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is the kitchen area. I promise we're gonna come back and take another gander at this, but just hop, skipping, and jumping around real quick. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You see? This section, right here, this whole section is completely gutted. So I'm not gonna spend too much time in here, but look at this. But the only thing they're using this room for now is just, well, miscellaneous storage. Let's continue. Now, whenever I explore an abandoned place or an abandoned house, it doesn't matter what it is, I always usually like to save the best for last, or let's just say almost last. This house is just filled with everything. So good, it doesn't matter what I say, because the living room is just as good as the bedrooms. The bedrooms are just as good as the downstairs. I even have something really special that's in the garage right now that you have to see. So I recommend sticking out through the whole episode, because this whole house is just amazing. It is absolutely going to blow your mind how eccentric this house is. Watch this. All right, y'all, so we just made it back to the kitchen area. And one of the first things that I spotted when I came in here, look at this. It's a crane, this bird. Of course, all birds have feathers. But here's the thing. They wanted to get creative. So what did they use as feathers? Crystals. Look at that, these little bitty crystals right here. Now, I don't take stuff from an abandoned place. However, if they do have food left behind, like in packets and stuff, and I'm hungry, I might catch me a snack or two if the date is still good. But I checked these little bodybuilding Quest cookies, these little protein cookies, and they expired like 4 years ago. So look at this. It says 2021 right here. Look at that. And these little Quest things are actually pretty good. These little cookies. Anything in the pizza box? I am starving. I don't think I want what's inside this blender. That's for damn sure. We got some herbal spices left behind. Aged balsamic vinegar. I actually like that stuff. I bet you any money that's still good. Vinegar, I don't think vinegar goes bad. Y'all, does vinegar go bad? Leave it in the comment section. I don't think it does. Because isn't it made from like grapes or something? Fill us all in. So maybe this place didn't have gas like I thought. Everything's all electric. Why did I think this place had gas? What is in here? Ooh, Dove. That's what's up. I wonder if there's anything in here. There is, but they're expired too. Everything's expired in this house. I'm so hungry. Samsung refrigerator. All right, so this is Urbex tradition. We have to open it. See what's left behind in here. Oh good, I'm glad to report back. It doesn't smell that bad actually. No flies, no nothing. I see some protein shakes in there though. They're probably all bad. You have anything in the meat freezer? Yep, everything left behind. Stinks actually down there. What is this piece right here? Yeah, I'll leave this in the comments too, but what is that? I know it's some kind of Chinese thing, but like what? Is it just decor? Or does it mean something? I just wanted to come back to this window real quick because if you look beyond the tree right there, there's another boat passing by, which I find to be very cool, by the way. And check it out. I can't believe I forgot to show you, but look, a ping pong table. And the Chinese, they're definitely known for ping pong. Why is that? I don't know, but they just love, their whole culture loves ping pong. Or is that Japanese? Leave it down in the comments. I am in love with this piece right here. As a kid, I always collected crystals. And look, here it is. I love crystals and just the way they look. I don't know why. I really want to take this home, but even something like this, you can't take it with you. As bad as I want to take this piece, because nobody's going to save it, nobody's going to retrieve it, you just can't. I want that. Dang it. But I'm going to leave it here, I promise. I'm a little confused though. I know these people are Chinese, but I don't think Chinese people have menorahs. Yeah, because that's like Jewish or something. We got these little bull horns right here. I guess that's what that is. Or is that a brush? What is this? Y'all, another thing I like about this abandoned house is look what we got right here on the side. Y'all see that right there? That stained glass. I love it. But you want to know what I really love about this place? It's so bright and airy inside. I mean, look. And there it is, a lovely set of windows. It looks so cool. I love this. Oh, and look, you can even open them right there, right there. All right, y'all, so like I said before, this whole house is loaded with goodies to the gills. Let me show you what's in the garage because you're gonna, bro. All right, so I'm trying to get y'all familiar with the floor plan. This is the room we started in. We're kind of backtracking just a little bit. This is the front door area. And it looks like they started work, but they halted. They put this here, I guess, to collect dust. So let's make our way into the garage because, yeah, that's very good stuff. And then I'll show you the upstairs bedrooms and stuff. All right, here we go. Look at this. I told you, it is not disappointing. They left a Lexus behind. Check it. But what kind of Lexus is this? This is a Lexus RX 400H. Yeah. Can we open this? Yeah, I think, yeah. I thought the alarm might go off, but no, the battery is currently dead. But that's definitely a Lexus. This is when they made Lexuses to last. When they had this kind of plain interior, there's no computer screens, no graphics going all across the dashboard. It's just, this stuff was simplicity. It was proven to work. All the cars that they're making nowadays, they're just making them all full of plastic, junk, too many computer screens that break within like 2 years. And then you got to get a whole new panel and replace it for like, you know, $3,000. Who the hell has $3,000 just laying around like that? Come on, y'all. Oh man, the leather smells so good in here. What is this? Oh, that's the VIN number. And oop, I gotta blur that. Hell yeah. Y'all, I'm not even kidding when I say this to you, but the smell of the leather just makes me want to sit on it so bad, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's so good. I love Lexus's seats. And a long day like this, I'm tired. And when you sit down after like that and you've been exploring all day, it's just like, so rewarding, you know what I mean? The only thing I don't like about cars that are made nowadays, see, this is an older style Lexus. And the thing that I don't like about cars nowadays, like the current cars, they're putting 4-bangers in them, like 4-cylinder engines, and they're mixing them with hybrids and turbos. That's just a recipe for disaster long term. It's just not gonna last as long as a naturally aspirated V6 like this, because this is a V6 motor. timing belt was changed on 12/11/2014, and the odometer was reading 49,000 miles. Wow. Hybrid Synergy drive. Oh, this is a hybrid, but I think it is a 6-cylinder engine in there. Oh, one thing I do need at my house is toilet paper, and I just found 30 jumbo rolls of it. Wow. I do need this. But that's the rules. You can't take it. I think I only have like 2 rolls left at my house. I need to go shopping. All right, we're not going to stay too long at the front door, but I just want to show you what the glass looks like. Let's keep this thing going. I want to show you the upstairs now, so let's go upstairs. Y'all, I just want to take some time out on this episode to thank each and every one of my subscribers for watching me and supporting this channel. You know who you are, my members only, and of course my Patreon donors. Y'all are what makes this channel going. Even people that don't pledge to this channel actually keep the channel going through ad revenue. I love each and every one of y'all for supporting me on that. Now, I do have a members section only where you can donate $2 or $5 for supporting the channel, and that I thank you for. But I'm starting to get a lot of comments in the comments section saying, hey Rick, how can I pledge more? That's why I'm creating a PayPal link down below, and it's up to you how much you want to customize to donate to this channel and keep it moving forward. That is entirely up to you. You can pledge $1 or $1,000. That's up to you, my friend. Hey y'all, guess what? I just made it upstairs, and I'm glad to report that the upstairs is just as exquisite as the downstairs. Watch this. All right, so as you can see, as you come up the stairs, let me draw the floor plan out for you. When you come up the stairs, this is almost like a little loft area that looks over the balcony. This is where the loft is, and it overlooks this entire lake right here. This is gorgeous. This is what dreams are made out of. And you get to look at all your family right here. Look at this. This is what dreams are made out of. This is one of the reasons why I love Urbex, is because when you're urban exploring, you get to see stuff that most normal people do not get to see in a lifetime. And that's why I love this sport so much, and it means so much to me. And I want to thank each and every one of my subscribers for watching me and following me on this journey. Watch this. All right, so remember, you come up the stairs. Those lights don't work. I already tried them, but I figure I can try it for you on camera. As you can see, they don't work. None of them do. And when the family came up the stairs, they get to look at these pictures on the way up. I'm guessing that's the lady and gentleman who used to live here. Down there was the grandma. Watch this. I love this curio cabinet. It's very tacky. The whole house is tacky, but I loved what these people collected. All these little knick-knack things, like this stuff right here, the cups. Shoot, my bad. All the little cups and everything else in here. Look at it, it's so gorgeous and beautiful. This kind of stuff just makes the house warm, if that makes any sense. And it says, to my wife, with all my love. Wow, that's amazing. And I just found this picture here too of the whole family. Wow, let's put that back like how we had it. Y'all leave it in the comments, but what are those Japanese writing symbols right there? Or it could be Chinese. I think it's actually Chinese. That's a beautiful painting, if I do say so myself. I love this. I love this whole house. And another thing that's kind of overlooked in this place that I didn't even look at before was the flooring. Almost like a pine, I want to say. What else is in here? What is it? Like, is this cologne or something? What is this? Limited 5-year warranty and general instructions. Oh, it's a watch for a watch. Instructions. Now, I'm guessing they probably used this loft as a bedroom because, well, that's the bed right there. And not only do you have a bed right here, you also have a hospital lift bed right here. I think somebody in the family was probably paralyzed, judging by this bed. Oh, here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. Check this out, y'all. Photos from the past. My favorite. Wow. Oh yeah. Let me bend over a little bit. Oh, it looks like they were in Africa. Pretty sure that's what that was. What about this stuff? This looks like Africa too. Yeah, this whole thing was just Mara Balloon Safari, Kenya. Yeah, that's Africa. Oh yeah. Check it. Okay, now this is a different country. That looks like, where is that? Is that India or Russia? I forgot where that is. Wow. This is amazing. What the hell is that? Oh, that looks like Africa too. The Sphinx, Egypt. This must have been their little boy. Yeah. I also found this too. Old school tape. What's this smell like? It smells good actually. Look at this. They have a whole drawer filled with memories and photos. Yeah, this is cool. I love that. That's like an old school set, 1960s or 70s photo of the Grand Canyon. That's definitely 70s. I can kind of tell by the wallpaper. There are more photos in here. This is one of my favorite things about abandoned places. You get to look through old photos. I can honestly do this almost all day. Don't worry, I'm gonna put these back in place, but I wanna look at these. Yeah, wow. All right, let's move forward and I'll come back and I'll rearrange these how I had them. And what do we have here in this box? Oh, look, more photos. Wow, this place is loaded with photos. Look at that. That's China right there. Y'all are just gonna have to trust me, y'all, that this place is loaded with photos. I could keep looking for hours, but I know most of y'all wanna see the house. I wanna see the photos and the house, but I know most of y'all wanna see the house, so we'll see the house. All right, y'all, let me show you the master bedroom. This is what it looks like. We're gonna have to use the light in here. It's a little dim, a little dark. This house is almost like a fun house full of mirrors. I might as well just call this the Chinese mirror house because we have a whole bunch of mirrors scattered throughout. I mean, everywhere too. All right, so this is their bedroom. We can hang a right into the closet. We can hang a left into this bigger closet, or we can go straight. I don't know what it is, y'all, but whenever I'm exploring an abandoned house, I always like to take the shortest route first. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's hang a right into this closet right here. All right, so this is what we got. Looks like a nightgown. A couple of men's ties. Yep. What is this? What the hell? That's a whole bunch of Chinese writings and stuff. What is that even? What is this? I don't even know what all this stuff is or even means. It smells like perfume down in there. Oof. That is strong. Oh, I like these pine drawers. This is really nice. Oh, that is... Wow, I wish y'all could feel that through the camera, but that is smooth. That's like one of the smoothest drawers I ever felt. Check this out, y'all. I totally overlooked it, but here's a safe. Yep, I figured that. Anytime I find a safe in an abandoned building, I don't know what it is, y'all, but anytime I find a safe in an abandoned place, abandoned house, abandoned building, I can never get them open, and they're always closed. Always. All right, so we checked out the shorter closet. We looked at this, which is a safe, and now let's hang a left into this closet right here. Wow, ooh, I kind of like these. See, this is another reason why I like urban exploring. The more quirkier, the better. Check out this. These are Jaguar slippers for a lady. You got a fruit basket on this one and a cookie on that one. And look, it's filled with little flowers. How quirkier can you get than that? That's an instant win. This is why I like abandoned places. Alright, so this closet is absolutely loaded with stuff and junk. Let's do our best to kind of search through and see any main key photos or any remnants from the past left behind that will further advance this story. I'm looking for key stuff. Key stuff meaning any notes, any pictures left behind, articles left behind, obituaries, papers. I want to advance this story as much as I can because I want to share with you guys what I see and what I learn. And I'm sure you want to hear the same story. That's why you clicked on the video. And check out the stained glass too. Man, this house is a winner. It's a true winner. Check out this piece of furniture that I just found. I'm guessing they're using it as a dresser, but look, it's a heater down there and a refrigerator all built in one. And look, more photos. This almost looks like Louisiana. Is it? No, it's not. I saw a swamp and then I was like, all right, is that Louisiana? No, this looks like China for sure. Wow. We even have a telephone here. Does it ring? Hello? Nope, it does not. Get back on there. There we go. What is that? That's a cool looking purse. Hello Kitty. I don't know why, but all the Chinese people and all the Japanese people, they love Hello Kitty. Oh, wow. Let me turn the light off and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's just too dark. All right, we'll keep the light on. I don't know, sometimes I like the way things look without a light. Here's our first clue, one of our first clues. 2018. It went abandoned in January of 2018. What is this? That looks like a cell phone or something. What the hell? Yeah, look at this lovely family. Beautiful family. That's actually, looks like downstairs. Wow. What the hell? That's oh, this is a gator purse. Look at that. And it's got a skin of a gator, like right on top. That's a little bit grotesque and extreme. Ugh. You gotta love their style of furniture too. Almost like a coastal theme / neoclassical maybe. Somewhere in those lines. We got the Holy Bible of Jesus. Yeah, maybe they were Christian, who knows? I don't know what their religion was. No clue yet. I wish I had a CD player. I'd play this CD right now. Play it in front of y'all. Oh, I love these. These little snow globes. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What is that? Oh, it's like a little mountainside or something. Oh, check it. I just found another safe right here. That one's open, but of course, when a safe is open, they ain't got nothing in it. And for an outsider who's looking in, a lot of people will comment down in the comment section. They say, hey, Rick, why don't you steal stuff from these places that you explore? Well, the rule is you can't steal anything because if anybody who's anybody that knows anybody about this stuff, you can't steal. You know what I mean? So if it's not yours, don't take it. You can look at it. That's it. We're not here to take anything. What is this piece of... I know what this piece of furniture is. That's a recliner. But what is this? This is like a traditional Chinese settee. It's like a little small love seat, like a mini love seat. They love their stuffed animals, that's for sure. Oh, look. Is this what I think it is? Is this a Verizon hotspot? I think that's what it is. Doesn't work anymore. Power's off. Now, what do we have here? What is this section all about? I don't get it and I don't understand. But whatever it is, I think it's cool. You know, it just doesn't get much better than this. I'm telling you, this is what dreams are made out of. We could look through these personal items all day long. Because no abandoned mansion is complete without, say it with me, a gorgeous chandelier to go with it. I can't believe it, y'all, but I've been up and down this place like there's no tomorrow looking for Christmas decor. I have not seen any yet. And that's crucial. When you're urbexing, you have to find Christmas decor, right? I haven't found it yet. Help me. This is like one of the... Oops. Y'all, this is like one of the coolest lamps I've ever seen. That is very European-like. This is like something you would see in Madonna's house. Like some kind of Marie Antoinette shit. Look at that, you know? Am I wrong? It looks like she would like something like that. 1988. Wow, they've been married a while. And I'm trying to figure out where they went. Maybe I can fill you guys in on the story throughout the video for sure. Oh, check it. An old Panasonic answering machine. Bless the older lady's heart that used to live here. Y'all, check out this Chinese armoire right here. Of course, you get to close the cabinets and stuff. But what I love about this, look at that. And this whole thing is kind of made of like an acrylic material. It feels really smooth. Just like a baby's bottom. It says, bless this home. Yeah, they must have been Christian almost, I guess. I see something down there. What is that? I don't know what it is. It looks like ID cards for something. What do we have in the dresser, though? Look, this whole entire piece comes out. Oh. This is almost like a vanity, almost. Huh. Look, that's the entire family right there. I think, yeah. See, like, that's the grandma right there. I think she probably lived here, too, with them. I think she was the one who slept in the loft area on that adjustable bed. I'm almost positive. All right, y'all, let's keep this thing going. Now, you see, this is what I don't like. This house is like a fun house full of mirrors. I almost bumped into that because I thought there was another doorway right there. That's the actual doorway. That's one of the reasons why I don't like this house, because it really does look like one big fun house. Like you're just gonna bump into the wall. But that's one of the quirky natures about it. Wow, check this. Look at this. Y'all, look at this. I told you it's like one big old quirky, tacky fun house. The bathroom is like the final boss of tacky. I love it. We even have a hot tub here. All the seashells. All the seashells right here. Wow. The place is amazing, I tell you. Let me turn off that light real quick. Let's see what's in the drawers. It's just your typical stuff, nothing too personal. I see a hairdryer here. Nothing down there. Let's do one more drawer and nothing in there. They probably took everything. It smells like absolute urine in here. But I tell you what though, we have an unlimited supply of COVID-19 toilet paper. Favorite things, not my most favorite thing, but one of my favorite things about the bathroom is look at the stained glass. Isn't that cool? You got the flowers right there. You got the doves. But I think my most favorite thing in the bathroom is the shower itself. Let's open this door very carefully. Yep. Check that tile out. It feels like I'm in Florida or something. Someplace tropical. It smells good in there. It smells like shampoo. And I'm starting to take some more time throughout my episodes and vlog stuff like this now, because I notice a lot of people in my comment sections, they're saying, Rick, I'm so depressed, but when I watch you, I feel better when I watch your videos. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you ever feel depressed, lonely, sad, whatever, I've been there. I've done that. I know how it feels. But you want to know something? If you ever feel lonely, depressed, nobody to talk to me. Let's have a conversation down below between all of us, and let's figure out your problems. Let's figure out your issues. I'm a very open person in life. I'd heard just about anything. I probably should have been a psychiatrist because I help a lot of people through this type of stuff. Just talk to me, have a conversation down below, and let's figure it all out together, how we can help you. You know what I mean? So there's no reason to be depressed. There's no reason to be lonely. We have a family here, and that's what this channel is all about. You know who you are. Thank you for keeping the channel going. All right, so now we're gonna work our way down to the basement. This is gonna be the last part of the video. I usually do basements last because they're just like, you know, whatever. But I wanna show you this because it truly holds something special. It looks like they might've used this room for something, I guess like an additional room, because we do have a fireplace up here with a refrigerator, a miscellaneous refrigerator. What did they keep back here? The basement's actually really large. Looks like they gutted everything down here. Well, I found where the washer and dryer outlets are right here. That's kind of all that's really down here. Yeah, we got a pool table over there, which looks all fantastic and stuff, but that's not the reason why I'm here. Check this out. Y'all, we have a pool area. And look how cool it looks with the skylights. I'm a sucker for that. Let's check it out. Go walk around a little bit and see what we got. Why is there a ladder going up there like that? What the hell is that? I didn't see that before. These little horseshoe crabs? The hell? Why? What do they look like if you pick them up? Hope these things aren't living still. Ew. Oh, that's disgusting. What the hell? All right, let's leave those things alone. Those things look ugly. All right, this is what I'm talking about. This place is absolutely loaded with goodies. We got a pool here. We got balconies. We can overlook the ocean and the lake. You can see tugboats go by. You can see fishermen. This place truly has it all. It's a loft style house. It's big. They got a lot of windows. How much more do you need? We even have a hot tub upstairs. Who has a hot tub in their house? Unless you're rich. But look, check this. Let's carefully kind of ease our way over there. What do we have right here? This looks, let me see, no. That's not what I'm looking for. I think I see a photo album here. Wait, let's do this one. I think this is a photo album, or is it? It sure is. Yeah, this place is absolutely loaded to the gills with pictures. Everything left behind. Why am I looking up this upside down? Well, you get this gist. Look, this is their wedding photo right here. How pretty is that? A Chinese wedding. Let's look at this photo album here and see what we got. Oh, this must have been their honeymoon, or all the places they used to go to. Because that's what newly married couples do. They go on excursions together. Oh, this is Italy. Oh, they went to Rome. She was kind of cute back in the day, kind of like in a nerdy kind of way. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a little nerdy girlfriend. But everybody has a type. Yeah, look, there she is again. She's kind of pretty. We have more. Oh, here's the guy's, what is this, memorial service. Oh, and it has like a little article about him. Wow, that's sad. What else is in here? Oh, nothing. Yeah, so the guy looks like the guy passed away and he just left everything behind. And I can't believe he didn't even want any of this. Like, why you pass stuff like this up and just leave all your family photos behind like this? But it seems like a common thing these days. Like, people just leave everything inside their abandoned house. They don't take anything with them. And when you don't take anything with you, and it's going to get bulldozed.
As I explored this mansion, think about the dreams built within these walls and the memories now trapped inside. And if you enjoy exploring places where history lingers in every room, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know where you're watching from. And if you want to be a part of the channel, consider becoming a channel member where you'll get access to exclusive perks. This is RangerRickTV. Thank you for watching.